According to E4LC, there were 334 attacks on Christians from Jan to Jul 2025. Chhattisgarh, about 86 incidents. Uttar Pradesh, around 100, Bihar, around 80, Madhya Pradesh, around 70, Delhi, around 60, West Bengal, around 55, Assam, around 45, Rajasthan, around 40, Jharkhand, around 35, Jamui, Bihar, Feb 16, Mahau, MP, Mar 9, Nagpur, Maharashtra, Mar 17, Hathras, UP, Mar 16, Maharashtra, shops burned, Jan 1. Reports of organized threats, Chhattisgarh, March 1. Watchdogs recorded 947 hate incidents from June 2024 to June 2025. This is data and a call to attention. In 2025, hundreds of violent incidents against religious minorities were reported across India. There is no single official list, no real-time government database, and no complete national count. What we do have are verified records from independent trackers. When you put them together, a disturbing pattern begins to emerge. This video is not about politics. It is about documented incidents, real locations, and real victims. Here is what we know so far. As of January 2026, there is no exhaustive state-by-state list covering every attack in 2025. The National Crime Records Bureau data lags by years, so researchers rely on civil society trackers that verify incidents through media reports, legal filings, and on-ground networks. One of them, the South Asia Justice Campaign's persecution tracker, logged over 300 incidents between January and September 2025. Most targeted Muslims. Christian-focused violence is tracked separately by groups such as the United Christian Forum. Even these numbers are conservative. Unreported cases are not included. With that in mind, let's look at the states most affected. Uttar Pradesh recorded 70 or more incidents, making it the deadliest state in 2025. At least 10 Muslim fatalities were reported in mob assaults and lynchings. Key incidents include January 13, 18, a lynching in Saharanpur linked to cow vigilantism. February 10, a Muslim family assaulted during Holi celebrations in Unnao. July 23, a student beaten in Fatehpur. August 8, a truck driver lynched in Shahjahanpur. August 17, a mob attack in Gorakhpur. September 25, a child killed in Azamgarh. Alongside this, Christian communities reported 58 church attacks between January and June, ranging from vandalism to disrupted prayers. Uttar Pradesh stands out not only for volume, but for the regularity and geographic spread of incidents. Chhattisgarh saw 64 recorded incidents, the majority targeting Christians. At least 5 people were killed in mob violence. Notable events include January to February. Multiple prayer halls vandalized in Bastar. March 15th, a village assault in Sukma leaving at least 10 injured. July to August, several church burnings across Bastar and Kanka districts. The violence here is often linked to accusations of forced conversion, even when no evidence is presented. Entire villages were reportedly pressured to abandon Christian worship. Maharashtra recorded 30 or more incidents, with both Muslims and Christians targeted. At least 2 Muslim deaths were reported. Key incidents: March 17th, communal violence in Nagpur, resulting in 1 death. August 11th, an abduction followed by lynching in Jamna. September. Threats issued in Mumbai following Waqf-related protests. Unlike some northern states, incidents here were more urban and often followed protests or public gatherings. Rajasthan reported 25 incidents, many linked to cow vigilantism. July 7th, a lynching in Churu district. September 16th, a mob assault in Bhilwara. At least 2 deaths were confirmed. Bihar, Jharkhand, Odisha. Each of these states recorded 20 or more incidents. Bihar, January-February clashes in Purnia. September 18th, a Muslim street vendor killed in Jahanabad. Jharkhand. February, violence in Hazaribagh. July 26th, an assault in Ramgarh. Odisha. June 21st, around 30 Christians injured in coordinated attacks. March-April, multiple church attacks in Gajapati district. These states show a mix of rural and small-town violence, often involving mobs rather than isolated attackers. Several other states recorded notable incidents. Haryana, January 25th, violence in Palwal. Telangana, February 11th, an assault in Zahirabad, Tripura. February 10th, an attack in Bologna. Madhya Pradesh, over 40 Christian-related cases, mostly prayer disruptions and threats. While numbers are lower than Uttar Pradesh or Chhattisgarh, the pattern remains consistent. According to combined tracker data, Muslims account for roughly 80% of documented victims. Christians account for about 18%. Most incidents involve non-state actors, such as mobs, vigilante groups, or local extremist organizations. These trackers do not include every case. They only log what can be verified. For viewers who want raw data and case-level documentation, India Persecution Tracker publishes quarterly incident logs. APCR provides downloadable PDF datasets with dates and locations. United Christian Forum maintains parallel Christian-specific records. None claim to be exhaustive. All acknowledge underreporting. These are not statistics in isolation. They represent a year-long pattern spread across multiple states. Without timely official data, independent documentation remains the only public record. Understanding these patterns is the first step toward accountability. Thank you for watching. If you found this breakdown useful, consider